Hey, this is Life with Sean Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is Never Refriend Anyone. Let's watch the video.
Story time on why you should never refriend anyone. So, a little backstory on how I met this friend. We're going to call her Kendall for the sake of this story. So, I met Kendall on social media, and me and her started off as regular friends. Like, that's my sis. We eventually started being best friends. So before me and her initially started being best friends, I was best friends with this other girl, and she was on some weird stuff. Like, she was trying to take my friend Kendall from me while she was my best friend. So basically, me and her stopped being friends because that was weird, and Kendall ended up being my best friend. So sometimes it's cool to meet people on social media and be friends with them, but now that I look back, and basically me and her basically was cool based off like her situation she was messing with, and my boyfriend, they was like in the same gang, basically educational purposes only, just in case they try to but yeah. So me and her best friends or whatever, right? And we was best friends for a good little minute, y'all. So she ended up finding out some very how am I trying to say this? She ended up finding out some news, basically, because I don't want to even say it really. And it was something that was very like emotional for real for her. And I understood why she was mostly in her head and stuff like that. And we wasn't talking as much like that no more. For a little period of time, this was happening. So I was being very understanding, I'm not finna be, pressing nothing or trying to see, oh, why you not talking to me, this, that, and the third, because I knew what was up. So y'all, basically my ex-boyfriend died when he was 21, right? And they had like this party they threw. So they threw this party, his friends and stuff, and I was there, and her situationship was there. Y'all come back for part 2.
That was crazy. Let's watch the next video.
Welcome back, y'all, to part 2 of why you should never refriend anyone. So if you haven't already, go back and watch part 1 so you're not asking me questions about what's already been answered. So y'all, basically, we at this party, right? And everybody drinking, and he is trying to low-key get on that with me. So I wasn't even like trying to exaggerate it to her when I told her, because it was nothing really to exaggerate, but it was like, I know when somebody trying to hop down. So basically we was walking around the party, and I didn't see him until like maybe like 10 minutes into the party, maybe, or something like that. But when I was standing over like in the crowd of people, because they was shooting a video shoot and stuff too, when I was standing in the crowd of like where they was shooting a video shoot, but I was trying to get away from it to get out the way or whatever, he was walking this way and I'm walking this way. So he stops me trying to talk to me or whatever. So I'm like, hey, what's up? But he trying to joke around and play fight with me, like play with me and stuff. So in my head, I'm like, none of that. So like, I'm looking at him like I'm standing on business. Like, this ain't that. I was not even trying to be too friendly or even a little friendly, really. I ain't gonna lie. Because honestly, I was around a whole bunch of girls, a whole bunch of people that I don't know how y'all, act or something. Like, y'all could have tried to go back to my best friend, like, oh, yeah, girl, she was trying to talk to your man, or she was on that with him or something. So I literally, once I left that party, I told her about it. I believe it was that night or the next day. So she ends up confronting him about it, I believe. And y'all, she starts acting even more weird to me. Like, when I tell her this, like, she was acting real weird. And I couldn't really put my finger on it, but then again, I could, because I'm like, I did just tell her this, like her boo was trying to low-key get on that with me. She could be having a little bit of animosity or something. But I really didn't want to see it like that. So y'all, basically me and her ends up talking or whatever, right? And we texting and stuff. So mind you, I was still kind of mourning the loss of my boyfriend that had just passed. This was when I was 19. So I'm drinking more than usual, than I would usually do, because I wasn't really a big drinker. I just really, So me and her texting one day, and I'm at my sister's house because I was living with my sister at the time. And we chilling or whatever, drinking, sipping. And so I asked her, like, hey, what you doing? And she told me what she doing. And she was like, how about you? And I was like, oh, I'm sitting here drinking with my sister. Y'all, what came out of her mouth in that text message, I was like, oh, I didn't know you felt like that. So basically, I told her, I was like, oh, I'm drinking with my sister. She was like, oh, I kind of figured that. Well, excuse me. Because in my head, I'm like, damn, like, it kind of hurt me a little bit. Like, I had a little weird feeling in my chest. Like, that kind of hurt my feelings. So I didn't really let it be known that it hurt my feelings, but it was like, she didn't see nothing wrong with what she said, and that was the problem. But come back for part 3, y'all.
So basically, even though like there's a dig, like she's giving you a dig because she feels some type of way about her boyfriend trying to holler at you when she didn't know about it and you told her, but y'all really didn't talk about it. So now that's why she acting the way she acting towards you. And she knows that you probably do, have a little beverage with your sister, so what? But that's not her place to like make a comment or whatever be the case. But guys, what do y'all think about this video? I'm about to do part 3 and part 4. I'm about to put that on Tuesday. Yeah. All right. This is Life with Sean Renee, and I'm out. Bye.